What's happening, man? It's tea time here, man, with a video, man. Like the video, subscribe to the video. I always say that, man. Just look out for your bro. Look out for your bro. But no, this video about to be about, I was watching Sports Center, I guess our first take ESPN, and it was talking about Jason Tatum, and is he unappreciated or not? And I feel like he's very unappreciated in a way, but for for different reasons. So my reason is gonna be is I feel like because Jalen Brown got a lot to do with that. Jalen Brown, it's almost like the show Kobe and Shaq situation. It's almost like It's almost like when you got good, great players on the team, the whoever the player that is, if you on the same team is two good players, if the number one player ain't clearly better than the second player, if it's like some type of similarity, it's always gonna hurt the player that's the best player, not the player that's under him. The one that's under him is always gonna get the credit and actually more love than the one that's supposed to, if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Jalen Brown, they kind of like got this, like they kind of play the same way. The same, they both play the same way. They both play on the perimeter. You know, they both similar. You know what I'm saying? They games, like everything, it all blends in together. So I think that's why it hurts him more. Because if Jalen Brown wasn't there, or say like he had like a Jalen Brunson with him or something, and it was Jalen Brunson and Jason Tatum, I think Jason Tatum would get a lot of love, lot more love. I think Jason Tatum they be putting everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because they put the video up. Is he for 26 years old? What he accomplished at 26 years old more than Jordan? Jordan didn't have a ring, and Jordan had been to many conference finals as him and stuff like that. Like the whole take of it was pretty interesting. But what I'm saying is, I think overall what hurts JT is a few things. I feel like okay, I always say him and Steph Curry to me, they both kind of the same as far as they don't get in trouble off the court. They real cool. They calm. They don't really, you know, do a lot of, like there ain't a lot of things going on with stuff. You don't hear a lot of hating going on with JT and stuff like that. But what happens is the difference between Steph and JT is that Steph Curry shows passion when he plays the game, and JT just don't show passion when he plays the game. Because they always say, well, he ain't got drama off the court. He don't really. And Anthony Edwards, they brought him up. It was like, well, he got the personality. I get that. I get that because Anthony Edwards do got the personality, and JT's personality is more to itself. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really talking too much. He ain't joking around and shit. But what separate all of them by just name was like they got passion when they play. They play with a sense of passion, which I feel like JT, maybe because he always been on a good team, and he always had good players around him. So he don't and even that though, because even Steph when he had KD, when he had Steph still played with passion. Like Steph be taunting, he be dancing, he be doing stuff. That's what make people like Steph. Reason why people like Steph, because Steph low key is one of the biggest shit talkers in the NBA. He one of the best shit talkers on the low, and he go at you on the low without even saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Him putting you to sleep and all that shit. Like that's Steph Curry talking shit. JT don't do none of that. In my opinion, he don't do nothing. He play ball, he ball out, and he got some nice moves. I mean 6'9", and he nice. Like I like JT. I like his game. Like personally, I study his game a lot because he's really good, and he a good defender, good two-way player. He got size. He a beast. He'll bang on you like all that. Like remember we banged on Bron, banged on that boy and chest bumped that boy. But like when I'm overall, I just feel like what hurts him is just a few things, and I think one of the main things is Jalen Brown. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Brown, um, especially when he won Finals MVP, it kind of hurt him. As far as his credit as far as on the team because it's not like Jalen Brown is just like way under him and JT is a better player. It's not like the Andre Iguodala situation with Steph Curry. It's nothing like that when he won the Finals MVP. It's nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? It's really like JT, I mean Jalen Brown and JT. They both was neck to neck, and Jalen Brown was just outplayed him. Jalen Brown outplayed him the whole playoffs, and then in the finals he went crazy. And JT played a good finals. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't have a bad playoffs, but when you have those types, it's like Kobe and Shaq. Like Kobe averaged 1 point less than Shaq, and no matter what Kobe did, it was always gonna be Shaq's team. They three-peated, and Shaq still was the one that got the glory, the praise, the credit. And Kobe Bryant, it wasn't like Shaq carried Kobe. You get what I'm saying? That's the thing. JT ain't carrying JB, so it's always gonna be a thing where less of one like LeBron and D Wade when they got together. D Wade was a beast, but we all knew Brown was better. We all knew Brown was ascending, and he was the best player in the league probably at that time. And he was just because Kobe was on the down, remember, and Brown was on the rise, and clearly Brown was the best player, you know, say recognizable, and we all knew Brown was better than Wade. So it was different, even though Wade was nice and Wade was very respectable. But it wasn't. But you remember in the first year they had Wade had problems with taking the back seat. So that's what I'm saying. But in the media, they're not gonna say Wade, and they never gonna do that because they know that Brown was better than Wade. There's no, you know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. Wade is a great player, but he's better. Just like with Steph Curry and KD. We all know KD's a better player than Steph. At the time, KD was better than Steph at the time. And Steph Curry was a fucking truth at the time. You gotta think Steph Curry was the man in the NBA. One of the best in the NBA. But we knew KD was better. So what no comparison, like who was better than who, we knew KD was better. See what I'm saying? But when it's like close, like Dame and CJ at one point, we like, man, we don't know who. Because we seen CJ take over games and do shit. Then we see Dame in people's playoffs and but we kind of didn't at the end of it you kind of knew that Dame was better than CJ. But I'm saying it does have a little bit of a play when it comes to when you got two good players on a team and you don't know like if they both kind of neck to neck, if they both kind of close, if it's kind of like there, then you can kind of like make that a you can make it a question. You can make it like, well, who was better? You know, and that's why I think the problem is with JT. You know what I'm saying? Is that you got a Jalen Brown and you got a really good team. And you always had a good team. You had Kyrie Irving at one point. So that's gonna always play into his why he feels he's unappreciated. He's not appreciated enough. And then too, he's not passionate enough to me. He don't do nothing for me to make a person like nobody be like, dang man, JT, like no one. I mean, like you'll watch him play if they play because he boss. You want to see him lose for real. Like people want to watch Steph Curry play. People want to watch Kyrie Irving play. People want to watch LeBron play. People want to watch Ja Morant play. Anthony Edwards. You know what I'm saying? I'm naming players, right? You know what I'm saying? Giannis. They even want to watch Giannis play. Like, and all Giannis do is just be aggressive and Joker. People want to watch Joker play. People want to watch. You know what I'm saying? People play all the time, and you never hear that about JT. Like, I just want to watch JT play. They don't. You really don't. So I think that's the issue. I just think he's just less passionate. I think Devin Booker get more praise than JT. Like as far as like watching like just game for game, you'll rather watch Booker in a way. And Booker nice too. Don't get me wrong, Booker nice. But I think JT better than Booker. But you see the difference though. He just don't. He ain't passionate to me enough to where that that's why people want like will gravitate to him. He don't have people that gravitate to him like how Steph Curry and LeBron and like KD and all these other players, even Dame, like a lot of people got people that like them to gravitate to him. JT don't really got that type of game and personality. Well, the game, I ain't gonna say the game, but the personality. You know what I'm saying? I think, like I said, that plays a big role. And then, like I said, the JB, having him on the team plays a big role. So I think that's why. But I feel like eventually, if JB end up going to another team and he end up doing his own thing and then JT stay, then you can see. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to get up out of here. Somebody calling right now. T time out. No problem, my nigga. Let's get it. Let's go.